Hello, my friends, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Jessie, and this is a really great place to be if you want tips on living a more spiritually confident life. Tell me if this is like you. I feel pretty darn proud of myself when I can change a diaper, talk on the phone with my mom, and help my 5-year-old with his homework all at the same time. I'm like a machine. I'm like a time genius machine. You get me, right? You feel like Superwoman, like you're doing all of these really productive things. I feel like I'm superhuman, a diaper changing, phone talking, homework helping multitasker. But in reality, I'm confusing my brain cells, I'm being inefficient, and I'm making mistakes. So unfortunately, the brain is turning into goo at this point. Okay, it's really not turning into goo, but scientists call it gray matter, and that's kind of what came to my mind. So simply put, your brain has a message system that moves from the back of the brain to where the goal is initiated. Help my son with homework. And it moves to the front of the brain where your hands and your mind decide, okay, let's move, let's focus, let's help. When this process is interrupted by a second goal, oh, my mom's calling, then the process in the brain for that goal and action still has to happen from the back to the front. So your brain divides and conquers. The left side is doing one task, the right side performs the other task. And when the brain divides, your productivity, your brain health, and your accuracy decline. So this is sad, but it's better to be informed. Multitasking doesn't seem as heroic as it once did. Am I right? Not only is your brain giving partial effort and accuracy to each job, I've noticed that my son senses my focus is divided and he doesn't fill my attention. So let's take this information to a spiritual activity. Let's just say that President Nelson's counsel keeps ringing in my ears, because it does. And he says it is now time that we each implement extraordinary measures, perhaps measures we have never taken before, to strengthen our personal spiritual foundations. Unprecedented times call for unprecedented measures. I looked up the word unprecedented. It's never done or experienced before. So I really start thinking deeply about this quote. And you guys, someone texted me and it interrupted my deep thoughts as I was literally reading his talk. And then I get back to it. I'm like, okay, well, what was I doing? So you get it, right? If I want to have a spiritual connection, which creates, without question, spiritual confidence, I need to single task my spiritual activities. That might require me to turn my phone off. That might require me to dust off my scriptures and to figure out where the book of Moses really is. But I can do that. I need to eliminate distractions if my brain is going to support my goal to feel better, be better, and do better. So here is your question, and it's a really good one. What unprecedented activity do you need to single task? What repeated spiritual action will bring you more connection than any other spiritual activity at this time in your life? Commit to yourself by sharing it in the comments below. Writing your goals down increases your likelihood of accomplishing them, and sharing them with others increases your likelihood exponentially. I'm convinced a thought or feeling has already come to your mind. I know it has, because a Heavenly Father loves you. He speaks to you, and He is inviting you to change through the power of His Son's atonement. And He always does it the moment we ask. It's immediate. It's amazing. Okay, if you're not signed up for our newsletter, head on over and get us in your inbox for weekly uplifting tips. And if this video was helpful, please like it so other people know that it's worth their time, because they will trust you. Our hope, our prayer, our work is that you find a resource or product here that magnifies your ability to connect in this crazy world, to hear Him. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to live a spiritually confident life.